Introducing Team TNT, the candidate for president, Martin Lumpkin.
Comrades, I am Martin Lumpkin, and with your backing, I will be your next president. My knowledge and experience as a former third vice president and district official of Ttuta, as well as my over 31 years as an educator, makes me well qualified to lead this noble organization. I have always lived and practiced the tenets of honesty, integrity, and accountability. Just like many other dedicated educators, I love my tutor. These traits make me fit to serve, and therefore I have answered the clarion call to come out of my comfort zone and lead the charge for a better tutor, a better education system. My love for and commitment to Ttuta is unwavering. Comrades, I'm excited to be given the opportunity to lead the transformation of Ttuta into the technological era, drawing upon the knowledge and experience of not only my fellow candidates, but also the energetic and motivated professionals within the education sector. We will fulfill our mandate of quality service and an improved education system. I will ensure that a relationship in which mutual trust, collaboration, and meaningful negotiations are re-established with our key stakeholders, especially the Ministry of Education. In addition, Ttuta, as the recognized majority union, must be given the respect it deserves. Comrades in education, on the 18th of October 2022, I urge you to exercise your franchise with a sense of pride and importance. Your vote counts. Use it wisely. Vote Martin Lumpkin as your next president. Vote Team TNT. Comrades, I thank you, and long live our tutor.
Candidate for first vice president, Eka McPhee.
Colleagues in education, I am Eka McPhee, a teacher at Cascade School for the Deaf and the chairman of the Port of Spain and Environs District. I am also an author, sign language interpreter, and an advocate for educational equity for all. I began as a staff representative in 2011 and have served Ttuta ever since. My goal was to gain a greater understanding of my terms and conditions so that I could be effective and efficient in addressing the challenges facing me and my colleagues. One experience that really drove me to become a powerful advocate for my colleagues was when bandits entered our school and held up a teacher at gunpoint. We were all terrified, traumatized, and felt that our lives were in danger because of the numerous security issues. After consultation with the DFO, I led my staff to refuse to work on the grounds of health and safety. Of course, this was not an easy fight, but it was not ours alone. Ttuta supported us in every way and helped us to reach a resolution. This was one of the many instances where I saw my tutor work to protect members. I learned a lot from the experience. It also inspired me to guide and support other teachers who face similar difficulties. I steadily moved through the ranks at the district level and also began to serve on national standing committees, which enabled me to serve members in a different way. I was able to contribute to the development and execution of many professional development programs, as well as those that addressed the welfare and well-being of our members. As your candidate for first vice president, I humbly submit my plans to you. I commit to work with all national officers and you, the membership, so that we can succeed together. I also plan to ensure Ttuta develops research-based recommendations on education policies and best practices, strengthen collaborations with tertiary-level institutions to provide specialized programs and resources, increase promotion and participation of tutors' school-based and other specialized professional development workshops, promote intra- and inter-regional professional dialogue on education, adopt a more vigorous advocacy on inclusive education, collaborate with the Publicity and Public Relations Committee to develop timely updates on professional development and education locally, regionally, and internationally. And finally, actively advocate for the adoption of suitable international best practices in education. It is my fervent belief that teachers are among our nation's greatest heroes, whose selfless contributions have consistently been undervalued and under-recognized. I am committed to using all of my energies to ensure that teachers are seen, treated, and recognized as true professionals with the commensurate support and remuneration. Colleagues, you have witnessed my dedication, my drive, and my service to Ttuta. I have been there for you. Remember, our union is built on volunteerism. As you go to the polls, vote for those who have already shown their commitment and dedication to serve you, the members. Vote for Eka McPhee as your first Vice President. Vote Team TNT.
Candidate for second Vice President, Marsha Huggins.
Colleagues in education, I'm Marsha Huggins, your candidate for the post of second Vice President. I'm a secondary school teacher with almost 21 years of service, and I'm currently attached to the Marabella South Secondary School. I also work in tertiary education, and I'm currently a member of the adjunct faculty at the Cipriani College of Labor and Cooperative Studies. I've served Ttuta in various capacities over the years in the Victoria District and at the national level. I'm also one of the persons behind many of the images and videos you may have seen over the years documenting Ttuta's advocacy and participation in activities in the labor movement. I've always had a passion to advocate on behalf of my fellow colleagues, always keeping in mind that teachers must be treated and respected as true professionals by both the employer and members of the public. That passion is still with me today, with a renewed commitment to do my part to ensure that we as professionals get the respect and treatment deserving of our work. In the current climate that has seen wage freezes over 2 collective bargaining periods, the employer has made its position clear. The increasing cost of living cannot continue to be covered on 2014 salaries. Working conditions have continued to deteriorate over time, and the COVID-19 pandemic has seen changes in our terms and conditions of employment without consultation with the recognized majority union. Addressing these issues will require a committed, tenacious, knowledgeable, and driven negotiator with the passion to represent the interest of teachers. I am willing and able to be that negotiator for you. As your second Vice President, I propose to vigorously pursue the completion of all outstanding negotiations as a matter of urgency, ensure that grievances are always addressed in a timely manner, address and highlight the systemic flaws that deny our members their legal entitlements, and vigorously advocate for the resolution of health and safety issues in an expeditious manner. As I seek your endorsement to be your next second Vice President, I ask that you judge me on my track record of loyalty to my union, as well as my passion and determination to be an agent of change. I am ready and able to work on your behalf. As a cadre of formidable professionals, Team TNT is prepared to build a proactive and resilient Ttuta with your support. Vote for the team with a proven track record of service, integrity, and accountability. Vote Team TNT and vote for me, Marsha Huggins, your next second Vice President.
Candidate for third Vice President, Natasha Baron Ramtahal.
Comrades, I am Natasha Baron Ramtahal, Teacher 1 attached to the Sangre Grande Government Primary School and your candidate for 3rd Vice President in the upcoming Ttuta national elections. I have been the staff representative at this school since 2011. I was also a zonal convener, floor member, district secretary, and chairman of the Northeastern District. Presently, I am the chairman of the Cipriani Monitoring Committee, where I assist and guide our scholarship students during their tenure at the Cipriani College. I am also a study circle convener and have done numerous study circles within the district. I can safely say that I am dedicated to empowering members to their roles and responsibilities as I see it as a benefit to them. I decided to contest this 3rd Vice President post because I'm experienced, knowledgeable, and easily accessible. And I believe that the advocacy for the psychosocial well-being of teachers is an integral facet of the functioning of our great union. The recent pandemic has placed a renewed emphasis on the need for employers and employer representatives to secure the emotional and social well-being of teachers. This is a mandate I intend to pursue vigorously. What stresses us most as teachers? Yes, not being able to get our proper salary. However, while we await the completion of negotiations, we can get more discounts to ease the burden of the increasing high cost of living. Here, I give you my word that I intend to expand that database of merchants that will provide products and services to ease our expenses. Unimed is also another major sore point for all of us. I am willing to advocate for pursuing a plan for us just to pay the difference rather than await claims. We certainly deserve this. When last have you seen a cultural activity from the union that showcases the diversity of our culture? This is something I intend to reintroduce, as my extensive experience in coordinating activities at my school, the district, and in my community would have enabled me to gain the necessary skills and competencies in executing the same. It is my humble belief that I can add significant value to our leadership as part of a dedicated, dynamic, experienced, and proactive team of educators who stand firmly on principles of integrity, accountability, and transparency. Team TNT. Secure the welfare of your membership by voting for me, Natasha Baron Ramtahal, as your next 3rd Vice President.
Candidate for General Secretary, Katie Beckles.
Colleagues in education, I am Katie Beckles, the General Secretary of Ttuta. It has been a pleasure serving you for the past 3 years. The journey was trying at times, but I am particularly proud of what was accomplished during my tenure. Much effort went into the modernization of the Secretariat. I was able to prepare and deliver minutes in advance of meetings, digitize all Central Executive, General Council, Conference of Delegates, and other documents from 2019 to present, pilot the establishment of Ttuta's permanent website in June 2022. This website was long overdue and is a focal point of the modernization process of the Secretariat. Its sleek and modern design makes it easy to navigate. I encourage all members to visit the website, access the resources, and empower yourself as you become more knowledgeable about the rules and regulations governing the teaching service. I continue to manage the website, manage and supervise the digitizing of past records. This is an ongoing process. Set up and manage virtual meetings, establish and manage Ttuta's YouTube channel, catalog Ttuta Speak segments, establish and manage Ttuta Facebook page, continue managing the Ttuta Industrial Relations Facebook group, archive Ttuta's stock of photographs, which is an ongoing process, respond to members' queries in a timely manner, catalog all Ttuta's salary agreements, collaborate with officers in dealing with issues affecting teachers with the management of the association. Peter Drucker stated that unless commitment is made, there are only promises and hopes, but no plans. Based on my accomplishments during my tenure, I am pleased to say that I promised, I delivered, but I am far from finished. There is still much work to be done in the modernization of the Secretariat. Charting the way forward, I propose to continue with all that has already been implemented, continue to work to formalize the draft ICT policy, work in collaboration with the third Vice President to set up an efficient membership database, collaborate with the second Vice President to set up a database to track all members' issues, create a volunteer skills bank to assist with different tasks within the association, build the capacity of district secretaries, continue to assist with building a stronger, more positive public image of Ttuta via a balanced public relations strategy, continue to collaborate with all officers to ensure the efficient operation of the association and the handling of members' issues. It is with a deep sense of humility that I present myself as a candidate to continue in the post of General Secretary. Vote for performance you can depend on as we continue to navigate the education landscape and its many issues and challenges. A stronger, better, and all-inclusive union is required. I am prepared to continue the work I already started along with my TNT teammates. Each member of the team is experienced and highly accomplished. They are all committed and dedicated servant leaders who are ready, willing, and capable of serving Ttuta and its members. Vote Katie Beckles for General Secretary. I thank you.
Candidate for Treasurer, Cuthbert C. Joseph.
Dear colleagues in education, 3 years ago, you gave me the opportunity to serve as Ttuta Treasurer, and I have worked to repay your support with diligent stewardship. The work has been challenging in many respects, but I am proud of what I have been able to do, and I present myself to you again because I know what I have done in my reporting, in training, and in guiding our decision makers in the use of your funds all speak to my credit. A Ttuta Treasurer doesn't hold independent power and cannot make rules or spend funds unilaterally. Neither does any other officer. I have worked with the national officers and representatives from all constitutional bodies to improve system efficiency, enhance discussion of financial issues, and promote better financial management. In the face of stiff opposition, I spearheaded the drive for investment of funds, and even now continue to push for improvement in our workspaces. Initially, it took time to persuade our conference of the challenges facing us as Ttuta continues to operate on 2014 income. Eventually, most came to agree on not spending more than our income and that we needed to find ways of increasing our income to ensure sustainability. Yet, even now, there are those who want us to spend more because that's the way it has always been done. The shutdown of 2020 and the reduced level of activity which persists even now have afforded us some respite. Funds were then channeled to other critical areas. Most of our leaders understand the value in that and agree that we should not rush now to spend as we did before, but that we should gradually revert to the pre-pandemic level of activity, while also finding ways to generate more income and deliver more services and value to our membership. Still, we face criticism for accepting the lessons of the last 2 years and reducing the number of face-to-face meetings. Be wary of those who come promising you bigger events. They don't understand how carefully we've had to manage your $100 to keep things working. For some, it's just about being visible and popular. I have pointed to the need to invest in upgrading our offices and in modernizing our operations. We know that office repairs, new equipment, new software, and additional staff in our IR department are going to take big bites out of our finances. But these are things that will lead to better services for our members. Ttuta needs leadership that understands how to prioritize investing in our physical and service infrastructure to enable us to better serve our members. Our team understands that. Every one of us has years of Ttuta service, and even when we did not start out, with the same opinion, we have always voted to protect Ttuta's limited resources and put them to work in the best interest of members. I have demonstrated that I am capable of fighting the tough fights and working with those who are committed to responsible financial management. I am Cuthbert C. Joseph, your Ttuta Treasurer, and I am seeking your support to continue as Treasurer and for all of Team TNT 2022, because we are people who have served you for years. We are people of integrity, and you can count on our promise to serve your interests. Thank you.
This team of teachers is prepared to put their vast pool of expertise and experience to work for the transformation of our national education agenda by enhancing the professional status of teachers. Having each given yeoman service to this ideal, they are ready and willing to unleash their synergy and passion to ensure that teachers get their just due. Safeguard your rights, strengthen your union, help build a better tutor. Vote Team TNT.